started as a simple IKEA table, but it turned out to be something uniquely mine. So let me show you how it all came together. So hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you already seen the title of this video and the thumbnail, you know what I'm about to do. I'm so excited because I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, and it's gonna be a really first time for me doing anything related to this. I have painted before, I have repaired things before, but I've never tiled anything before. So it's definitely a first for me. I am so excited and I want to get started straight away. So this is everything I've got to start this project. So these are all my materials. It's the Lac IKEA table, the tile adhesive, the tile adhesive. It's already pre-mixed. I'm not really sure if they all come pre-mixed, but I opted for a pre-mixed one because I think it was gonna be easier for me. But that's where I made a mistake as well, because this is my grout. And I originally thought I bought a pre-mixed grout, but apparently my German, it's not good enough, and I realized once I received it that it needs to be mixed. So for this I had to get a bucket and some sticks to mix it with. So that's gonna be fun. I've got the sponge as well. This, which I think it's for the tile adhesive. Some gloves. This is for the grout. These tiles for the legs of the table. 2 of these for the top of the table. So to begin with, I'm gonna unwrap the tiles and the table, and I'm gonna measure the tiles onto the table to make sure I didn't make any mistakes. And this is when things went a little bit wrong. This is me trying to figure out why is it that the tiles are not fitting. Grabbing the next sheet in hopes that I measured correctly and things would fit if I just cut them out. And here's when I noticed something was off. I realized they don't fit at all, and I am trying to remember if I calculated the small tiles to cover the sides as well or not. They clearly don't fit the size well either. What you're watching here is a breakdown of a 20-minute clip of me trying to figure out what the hell went wrong, and trying to remember how I planned on tiling the table, as I hadn't written down the plan other than the measurements and amount of tile sheets I needed to purchase. As you can see, leg tiles fitted perfectly, so I cut those out. So, I do have some bad news. I don't know what I was thinking, and I completely miscalculated the tile size for the top of the table. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna cut just one stripe of these tiles to add onto here, and I'm gonna leave a spacing around all of the tiles that I will hopefully fill out with grout later. After finding my solution, I remember I was going to use the remaining white tiles to do the sides of the table. As you can see, they fit great, and I just need to cut them and cut an extra one out so I can fit it in the remaining space. I've got my measuring tape and my pencil, and I'm gonna measure the top of the table. And lastly, I measured the tabletop so that the tiles would be centered and leave a border to fill with grout. So stick around to see if I could pull it off. So now that I've got everything ready, I'm ready to start with the adhesive. So let's begin. Now we just have to wait for all of this to dry, and I'll see you when it's ready to be grouted. So, welcome back. Everything is dry now. It took a bit more of time than I originally thought it would, because it's quite cold and humid in here. So, well, now that it's dry, it's time for grouting, but I think it will be better for me if I build the table first and then grout it, because I need these legs to be straight, and if they are secured to the tabletop, then it's gonna be way easier for me to do. So first let's build the table and then we'll get to grouting. So the table is built now, and now it's time for the fun part. I am gonna go and get some water to mix in with the grout, and I'll see you once that's done. This is the consistency that we were looking for. It's quite dense. I hope this is enough grout. I am not really sure, but we'll just have to make it work. So I'm gonna spread the grout. Yes, I know, you should definitely not use by any means a metal tool for grouting. I was not aware of this, and now that I am, all the satisfying ASMR sounds of grouting have turned into the tiles screaming for help, so I am sorry for that. Luckily, as you will see, I mostly use my hands for this, and there was no damage done to the tiles, but I am sure I was lucky for this. So yeah, don't use any metal tool for grouting. Anyways, back to the video. Onto the cracks evenly. seen it all. You've seen every struggle that I went through, every problem I've encountered during this tiling process. And yeah, hopefully you've had fun with the video, and yeah, you've learned something new. You learned from my mistakes, which I made quite a few. And yeah, the process was so much fun, and it was hard at times. It was hard to grout the inside of the legs, and I had to get in weird positions to do so. But all in all, I am more than happy with the results that I've got. Now I've got my little side table for when I come here and drink my tea and read my books. So I couldn't be happier, because this piece is completely mine and there's no other like this one. So that holds a special place in my heart. And yeah, I'll remember all of this process every time I look at this table. If you've seen all the video, I wanted to thank you. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from this video. I know it's not my usual type of content, and I incline more towards photography and nature, but I do really enjoy some DIY projects and building stuff, so you'll probably see more of this in the future as well. And yeah, I thank you all for being here, and I wish you a very nice day.